Take three. Welcome back to Salt City Counseling. My name's Scott. I'm a licensed therapist here in the beautiful state of Utah. I've been doing mental health and social services for approximately 20 years, almost 20. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the three things that trouble me the most about narcissists or narcissistic personality disorder. I know there's a lot of troubling things. I know that there are a lot of things that it's just like, how is this possible? Narcissists are a very, very interesting bunch. I find borderline to also be a very, very interesting bunch, but narcissists, they are very, very, very skilled at pulling off the malignant act very effectively and very efficiently most of the time. Before I get into these top three things, if you like my content, you obviously can help me out by subscribing, share, comment, all that good stuff. You know what to do. You can also hit the tip jar down below. A lot of those links are in the description, and that would really enable me to keep cranking out free content such as this. So help a brother out. And without further ado, let's get into my list of the three things that trouble me the most about narcissist or narcissistic personality disorder. In order, this is my countdown. Number three things that bothers me the most about NPD or narcissistic personality disorder is their ability to gaslight you directly to your face without... I'm going to give a bonus one, I just realized. I'm going to give a bonus one. So four things. But number three is their ability to gaslight you directly to your face without any show of vulnerability, of with most people you can tell that they're lying, right? In a sense, because they kind of have that little bit of a breakdown in their affect where they might flinch, they'll avoid eye contact. Narcissists will look you straight in the eye and lie directly to you or gaslight you directly to your face. They won't smile, they won't crack, they'll look you in the eye. It's kind of sociopathic, but narcissists are in the same cluster as sociopaths or antisocial personality disorder, so not a big surprise there. The number two thing, and then we'll get a bonus. We'll get an honorable mention on this list. But the number two thing, and this one disturbs me profoundly, is their horrendous parenting and the absolute catastrophic damage they do to the psyche of a child. I see these kids with narcissistic parents, and the breakdown of their identity formation during those important formative years is really disturbing. And you see these kids that their ability to explore their identity or be a kid or just be a human being is absolutely destroyed. And it's very, very difficult for a kid to grow up and really break free from that or be able to mature past it or be able to put all of that into context. The damage is so confusing and deep and so profound. I believe that there are ways to do it. I believe that there are ways to heal from narcissistic abuse if you had a narcissistic parent. But I think it takes some pretty unconventional means. And if I'm super honest, this is a great opportunity for me to plug my other channel, Wisdom and Brews. The link is also in the description below. That's my channel for empowerment, spirituality, and living intuitively. I really believe that a lot of those other practices are way more empowering in terms of a person being able to truly, truly heal from narcissistic abuse. Okay, so those are two out of the three. The number one thing that really, truly disturbs me and bothers me about NPD or narcissistic personality disorder is their ability to gather their henchmen and manipulate others. It disturbs me. I find it profoundly unsettling that a narcissist, you put them in a given group of people and it's almost automatic. I can't snap my other hand because my hand hurts. That's not so bad. Just like a narcissist goes into a group and boom, immediately multiple people just fall into line and become their henchmen. Their ability to manipulate others and get them into line and they become a Pied Piper. It's weird. It's almost like they put a spell on them. I can't explain it, but I've seen this firsthand multiple times. It's crazy. It's almost instantaneous. One of the most stark examples that I have is that years ago, I was helping to run this men's group, this local men's group, and this guy came in, and I believe that he was a malignant narcissist. And suddenly there were several people that I had known for years that were just, boom, they fell in line. And this guy came in, and I'm an expert on everything, and I know more about everything than everybody else here. And immediately, several adult men that I had known for a few years were suddenly like, he's superior to all of us. And I was like, wait, what? And a couple of them even turned on me because I was kind of like questioning things. Like, he says he's an expert at that. Like, for example, he would say, I'm an absolute pro at running small businesses. And I know more about making small businesses successful than anybody else. And guess what? Not running his own successful business, not even close. And yet it was like, why? And then I would question that and say, well, you're just going to take him at face value. You're not going to look at how his life actually goes. You're just going to believe him automatically. And then it was like, why are you so mean to him? Like, his henchmen, these other people that I've known for a long time are turning on me like, why are you so mean to him? You know, and they're defending him, and, oh, he's a victim, and you're picking on him, and you're a bully. First time in my life I've ever been called a bully, ever. Ever. Like 39 years old, and I'm being called a bully. But they have this uncanny ability to go into any given group of people and automatically, I mean, you go into a workplace, boom, people just line up right behind them. And they gather their henchmen. And so it's not like if you introduce a narcissist to a group of people, you're dealing with them. You're now dealing with their new group of henchmen as well. And that to me disturbs me because their ability to manipulate others is crazy. It's unbelievable to watch. And to convince these people that they're being manipulated, and as they say, it's easier to be fooled than it is to it's easier to fool people than to convince them that they've been fooled. And along the same lines, it's easier to manipulate people than to convince them that they've been manipulated. So let's go to our honorable mention, which is the kind of the fourth thing. This is the honorable mention. The number 4 honorable mention thing that disturbs me the most about narcissistic personality disorder is the fact that they create harm, and then when you stand up to them, they cry foul. And I've seen this so many times too, right? I call this emotional flopping, right? You ever watch soccer? And I loved I love the soccer gif where like this one guy grabs the defender's arm and like like hits himself in the face with the other person's arm and then acts like he's been assaulted. On an emotional and mental psychological level, narcissists do the same thing. They do the exact same thing. They gaslight you, and then they do this emotional and mental psychological flopping. Like, I'm the victim here. I've been, oh, poor me, right? When they're the aggressor, they're the ones that are manipulating. They're the ones that are gaslighting. They're the ones that are attacking, dividing, lying, everything. And this is why we call them malignant. This is the most effective way to be a cancer in a social system, man. It just is. There's no integrity. There's just absolutely no integrity. So there you have it. My 4-ish things that trouble me the most about NPD. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.